Welcome! Today in front of me I have the DJI Neo 2 in its Fly More combo bundle to be exact, and in today's video I'll show how you can, or how you should, rather how you can, prepare this little drone for its first flight, what connections you need to make, what assemblies, and so on. Anyway, without further ado, let's begin. So most probably your drone will come with its battery installed already, one of the 3 batteries that are included with the Fly More combo. But, just to be safe, I figured I'll still show you how to pop the drone's battery into its intended place. So make sure to align the contacts on the drone, those, and the father contacts with mother side of things on the battery. Then once it is aligned, insert the battery rear side first, then press those 2 buttons on both sides and simply push it in until you hear a click, which signals that the battery is in its intended place. Now, on the topic of drone, let's also take off the gimbal, or the camera protection rather, which you can do by squeezing it a little bit and then simply pulling it off or out. Now let's take the N3 DJI remote controller and also assemble this guy. So let's begin by looking underneath the RC and finding both joysticks. So take them out and screw them into their respective positions on the control joysticks. Yeah. Just like that. Clockwise. That's how you screw them in. Now, I'm going to assume that you have already installed the DJI Fly app on your smartphone. If not, we have a separate video on how to do that, so should you need any help, check that video out. So on the remote controller, from the box, it has the connection wire pre-inserted, as you can clearly see right over here. If you are going to use the iPhone instead of an Android, you also have the older version of an iPhone to be exact, with Lightning connection port. You'll also get a Type-C to Lightning wire inside the drone's box. So let me quickly get it. This one. So what I will need to do, since I am going to use an iPhone to pilot this drone or to use it, I am going to remove the Type-C to Type-C cable, even though, as you can see, it proves a little challenging. It's inserted there way stronger than I expected it to be. Yep, here it is. Now look for the same icon on the replacement wire if you also do this process, and insert it right over there. Now take your device, make sure to properly align it so the device's port will be closer to the side your wire sticks out of. Then, if it was folded like that, just take it out. You don't need to press any buttons to do that, just use your natural force, should I say. Now position your smartphone on this holder in a way that the holder won't press any buttons by accident, any volume or power controls. Yep, I have way more than enough clearance for that. Now insert the other end of the wire into your smartphone to connect it with the remote controller. Now next, what we need to do is to power both devices on. The way you power your DJI device is by pressing the button once and then pressing and holding it. Yep. And the same goes for the remote controller. Press once and then press and hold for about a second or so. Now let's unlock the smartphone, launch the DJI Fly app, activate the drone, press activate, and in order to do that you will also need to use an account. So let me just go ahead and use my Apple ID for that, since that's going to be the most convenient way to take care of this thing. Wait for a little bit until everything gets activated, interconnected and such, and as you can see it has been successfully activated. Now I can, or actually it automatically launches the Go Fly interface, or the Fly interface to put it simply. And for some reason that's not the case here, so let me relaunch the app and try again. So connect to aircraft, Go Fly, the connection has been made, and as you can see the camera feed is there. You can go outside and start flying your drone from here. And well, as far as this video goes, that'll be it. So thanks for watching and bye bye.